With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Standing in, Matt Duffy. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1, here it comes. Slap hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Down the third baseline. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Striding in, Brad Miller, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Dexter Fowler.
And he just misses with a curveball. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dickerson on the move, and no one will track it down.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single. Here's Adrian now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He's got it, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Here's Matt Carpenter. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Up top, it's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. His batting average on the year down at the 240 mark entering play. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Giving chase is Dahl. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Colby Rasmus. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now a flare out to left center. Calling for it, Gutierrez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that pass ball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He enters play in this one with his batting average of over the .320 mark.
Mark Trumbo.
Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Rasmus. One away. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Duffy scoops it up on to Morrison at first, and that ends the. Stepping up to the plate, Logan Morrison, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Hit in the air to left field. Gutierrez moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with another 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's striding into the box, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Colton Wong
sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. He'll get it into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. So stepping in, Franklin Gutierrez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch, and Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dexter
and a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Here's the 1-0. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. So striding in, David Dahl, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are two away. Grounded to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Corey Dickerson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. To short, hit hard. Story scoops it up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Ready for another chance. Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Striding in once again, Brad Miller comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Favorable call in there for a strike. For Longoria, he'll get credit here for his first stolen base of the season. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Here's Adrian now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. And he pops him up back behind second base. Duffy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Third baseman, number 13.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 2-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Mark Trumbo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Odorizzi is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colby Rasmus. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Stepping up now, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steven Souza.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a dive, but he's back in. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out. Stepping in, Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Tampa
Standing
Bay,
in Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. 2-0 count and the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Grounded up the first baseline. And this is past Adrian down the line. A fair ball. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Low for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan
Longoria is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Line drive snagged on a short hop on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Kyle Schwarber.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson's after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Longoria. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Colton Wong will stand in. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Look out. 2-0 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
1 out and a runner on third. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Franklin Gutierrez will be next. Very weakly on the ground, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But a good idea not to test that arm out there. It's one of the best as he'll retreat to third base, and there are 2 away now.
Franklin
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Franklin Gutierrez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going. Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here's Dexter Fowler now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Lined hard to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that digging in to try it again.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Striding in once again, Colby Rasmus. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Designated hitter.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gutierrez is under it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Morrison. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Pulled toward right center field. Ball's in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
David Dahl.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And that's over. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. And that one stayed up a little high.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And he's right on the fastball there. Hit pretty well out towards deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Ready for another chance? Adrian Gonzalez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Starts him out with a curveball high, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Rasmus is there, 2 down. Here's Matt Carpenter. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Odorizzi gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. Down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Tyler Lyons is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Tyler Lyons.
Hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Cardinals are going to get something going.
Matt Duffy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Matt Duffy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Dahl is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Fielder number 10, Corey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A wave and a miss.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Swing and a miss. Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Hitter, Mark Trumbo.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit back up the middle to his left. Duffy. And a good throw gets him one gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Schwarber. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Trevor Story. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 out. Ready for another shot now.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brad Miller goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Out of here! A solo shot, and they add another.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit towards center.
Rasmus.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's stepping in and ready for another shot. Colton Wong. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Colton Wong.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul. Strike 1.
Please. Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 39.
Johnny Peralta will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Johnny Peralta becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Dexter Fowler.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Left side, taken in by Longoria. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is stepping in.
Leading off for
Steven
Tampa Bay,
Souza.
the designated hitter, Steven
He's
Souza.
ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. So coming to the plate, Logan Morrison. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Ricky Weeks.
Pinch hitting for Tampa Bay, number 8, Ricky Weeks.
Jonathan
Now
Broxton
pitching for the
takes the
Cardinals.
ball here as he'll enter with
Jonathan Broxton.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him. And into the box now, David. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And now the left-hander hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. And this is lined right back up the middle. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Dahl rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe. So stepping in, Mark Trumbo. Danny Farquhar comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back. Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber, looking to give his team the lead if he can drive a ball deep enough into the outfield. 1 run is scored. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Trevor Story is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch and make sure it's where you want it.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Oh, and it misses ball 4. So just like that, this ball game is tied.
Now batting, second baseman
Johnny Peralta is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Rasmus has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the tops player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat